Okay. Live stream number 2. Whoa, someone's here already. You're fast. I don't like this setup nearly as much as earlier, but hopefully it works. You can see like all of this extra space going on here. Hi! You are the fastest right now. Okay, so yeah, I'm not a fan of this setup, and everything's wiggly and in my face. Oh man, the camera is like right. I can't lean forward, which is actually okay. I don't need to lean forward, but I hope I just don't forget. Hey, this is my second 24 hours of cross stitch, and I'm really hoping that I get all 24 hours in. So we're gonna see. Right now, I'm gonna work on this piece. Oh my gosh. Why can't I think? Bubble Bubble Chocolate Trouble. This is a Randall Spangler piece. Yeah. And I've been filling in down here. This is the moon. I'm not touching the moon, just doing sky and branches. There's another branch. You can kind of see the shadow of a branch down here, and it comes down this way. But I haven't gotten there yet. Yay! Hello! Mary Lou, you're the first repeat. I'm so glad that you got that frogging done. That had to have taken forever. Okay, so I think I have the names. Is it Piroska? Close? How close am I? Ahead in the books. I don't. If you have a name, I mean, I'm sure you have a name. If you want me to know your name, I'll call you by your name. Barina. Oh gosh, I do this every time. Alyssa? Jerry? Gary? Or is it a hard G or a soft G? I like to get people's names right. Which is why I do this like every time. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I come in and fill in like these spots, or do I keep going over here and filling it around the moon? Oh, that's so long. Several hours. It's gonna feel good that you did that though. Even if it's not the most fun. Because now you know that you can move forward with confidence. Okay. I didn't show this earlier. I use Annie's Keepers for my threads. Shannon. Hi, Shannon. It took so long to set up for this one. It was much easier to set up for the first live. Oh man, see, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of hitting and knocking you guys all over the place. I might have to do a little bit of adjusting here. Let's see. I'm gonna move this way a little bit. Okay. Now, hopefully I won't hit you guys. I guess I just don't have a very good setup for this, like this chair that I'm in, and with the equipment I have available to me. Because this is the clamp right there that's attached to the camera. Or the camera is attached to it. I'm not, whatever. I know most people, like, you're stitching or working, so it's not like anyone is sitting here staring at my stitching. It's just that I don't want people to get like a motion sick if they happen to look at a time when it's like super wiggly. Actually, I will not end it yet. I will go over here. Up here there was like 3 colors, and down here there's a lot more colors in this piece, which I'm totally fine with. It's just interesting to note that the sky is getting lighter and there's just a lot more colors in it. So I had lunch. In preparation for this 24 hours cross stitch, I stopped at the store this morning and got, I didn't go in with a plan really, except like quick and not terribly unhealthy. Like that was my qualifications for food. So I picked up some vegetables. I already had dip, so I didn't need dip, but I got vegetables and some grapes. And I saw these grapes that they're green grapes, but they're not the regular table grapes. They're a different variety. And they're very tasty. They taste like muscadine grapes, which aren't actually grapes. They're more, I think they're just a berry. They're categorized as a berry. Anyway, these ones, however, they were grapes, but they have like a muscadine flavor to them. And I really like muscadines. Except for the seeds. Muscadines have like, they've got seeds in them that are kind of big. So you have to eat them differently than you normally have to eat grapes. Hi, Kaylee! Again! You were silent the last one. Kaylee, I have not ordered my fabric for that piece. Because I still can't remember or decide. I can't decide if I want that mother-daughter piece on opalescent or not opalescent. There's a part of both my daughter and I who want, well, good for you to pay attention to the meetings. That's always good. There's a part of both Kaylin and I who want my hair. I'm okay with blended threads. I really am. And I'm totally fine with however long it ends up taking. But I just can't decide. Do I do shiny fabric or not shiny fabric? I just don't want the opalescence to like overpower us as the subject matter. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, there's a part of us that are like, oh, but if it's like, it'd be fun, but at the same time, it might not be the right thing. Especially because the background already is going to be a mottled colored fabric. Oh gosh, that was one stitch. Is there anywhere else I use this color? No. Nowhere else. Nowhere nearby anyway. I do like the fabric I chose for it though. It'll be exciting. Maybe it can be a birthday start or something. Because that's already it's in February, my birthday. So I have a time. Oh man. Okay. I'm like, here, let me go fill in those stitches, and then that's like one stitch. That's fun. Okay. There we go. The sky in this piece is like, how many shades of blue can we do? That's possible. February is, it is. It's several months away. I have my birthday. It's in 126 days. That's, yeah. And even then I'll probably, I could very well say, maybe later. Oh man. I have a tracker on my phone. I have a countdown for my birthday. I think I was looking at them this morning. I was like, how many days is it to my daughter's birthday? Hers is a lot closer. So I need to actually be thinking about birthday and Christmas presents for her. It's kind of a hard age. She's turning 13, which is weird. I have a 13-year-old. I will. Hi, Bex. Welcome back. I was gone longer than I was expecting to be gone. Took a while to set up for this one. Everything is different in this setup than my treasure hunt bookshelf. Already? It's only 3. Wait. Well, that's early. I guess it's Friday. Bosses can leave early on Fridays, right? So this piece, Bubble Bubble, I'm stitching on until I reach 5%. That's my goal. And it's really close. It's at 4.95%. It is very, very close. That's kind of what my my 24 hours of cross stitch plans are. It's goal oriented, I guess. Like reach a certain point in a piece and then move to the next one. Or potentially, if I get bored or something, move on anyway. I can always come back to a piece. This one won't take long. The next one will. And it's sunny. Oh, it's sunny here too, which is nice for being like October. I guess normally it seems like it's all sunny and great weather, and then Halloween happens and it's like raining for trick-or-treaters. That's what it seems like happens. Okay, now this color, I'm actually going to come down here. Oh, you can't even see down here. You like can't even see where I'm stitching. There you go. Now you can see. I don't like this harsh line, so I'm like going to stitch down here. Pennsylvania. Yeah, you're not far from me. Kaylee, you had snow and then t-shirt weather. Oh, goodness. I hope that your daughter goes to bed quickly, Bex. Like, not with a lot of fuss. Those are always nice. We had, so I'm down south of you, Rainy. I'm in Virginia, and a couple nights this week I had freeze warnings. But then during the day it still reached like the 50s or so. In Fahrenheit, just in case I have other, just for all you Celsius people, I don't know what that is. I don't do things like that easily on the spur of the moment. You had snow too? Oh man. I'm learning to be okay with the rain and to not let that stop me like living my life. But once it starts getting cold, I'm like a bear. I want to hibernate. I do not want to go out in the cold. I don't want to live the cold. I'm going to do it and I'll find the, I guess, happiness in it. My plan this year is to embrace it a lot more than I ever have before. Because I really shouldn't spend all winter wishing I could just hibernate in. Because that's It's not really good for me to do that. I'm far enough south that I don't get a lot of snow. My favorite is when I get one really, really good snowfall, and then I'm usually okay. I don't need like tons and tons of snow. But if I'm going to be cold, I might as well have something pretty to look at. And I think snow, when it's falling, and freshly fallen snow is just really, really, really pretty. I don't even mind freezing rain. I love icicles. Dangerous to have freezing rain, but the trees can look super pretty when they're all covered. It also means chances of power going out with trees falling down or ice accumulating on power lines and stuff. I much prefer spring and summer. Let's see. My thread is getting short. But there's like 3 stitches down here I should grab. And then 1, 2, 3, there we go. Then I'll grab these 2 and call it good. Look, I started, it was at 495, 4.95%. I've just done 88 stitches and it says 4.97%. So this really won't take very long. Maria's sitting in 90-degree weather over there. Ouch. Oh man. I do not like spiders. I don't like spiders. I am that person who will trap spiders underneath any container and then leave them there to die, or, well, I leave them there for somebody else to take care of. Sometimes they die before somebody else comes and takes care of it. And the only reason I trap them is because nobody else is around for me to take care of them. Yeah. Definitely not a spider person. That is not me. All right. A new shade of blue for today. Like I said, this section's got so many. Hi, Angie, by the way. Still counts as 24 hours across stitch. Whether you're talking to other stitchers or stitching, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, no. No, all the giant spiders, nope, nope. I don't care if they're fake. My body doesn't think that it's fake. My nervous system, it goes, get away! You've done 18 stitches since you were last in here. Okay, but did you brush your hair, Angie? And get out of PJs? It's only 1 month. Yeah, but it's 1 month where it's everywhere. All this. I saw a house today that had the giant spider web. It didn't have their spider up, but then it had like bodies. Well, it was like spider wrapped cocoons, you know? Like there was 2 of them hanging from their roof line. It was so creepy. Not okay. Not okay with me. See, you ate and put a load of laundry in. See, look at all the things you did. I should have put a load of laundry in. I didn't. I don't really need clean clothes yet, so we're fine. Most people who take care of spiders for me will put them outside. But I'm okay either way. My daughter, she takes care of spiders for me. She didn't used to, but now she does. She is willing, whereas I'm like hyperventilating across the room. I really don't do well with the spider thing. All of them are like man-eating terrors. They are out to get you, and if you harm one, then its family's going to gather up all its friends and come after me. Not dramatic at all, am I? I don't think I marked everything off. I'll figure it out. Oh, I get you, Rainy. Oh, I get you. And those spiders, they're going to get us too. But instead of turning into Spider-Man, we're going to die. Like, horrible deaths. I really don't know where this fear of spiders come from. It's not like I've had a bad experience. I don't have a particular, like, oh, I watched this movie and forevermore was terrified of spiders. Like, I've never had any of that. So I'm not really sure where it comes from. Well, all those men can laugh, and then they can go be men and take care of the spider. Oh, jumping spiders? No. Yeah, no. Does Home Alone have a spider thing? I think I've watched that when I don't know. My parents weren't very fond of it, I don't think. So I may have watched that as a kid. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, is it a tarantula and it's like on a face? Is it on a face? Why? Oh man, we're talking about spiders now. Ugh. Yeah, yep, on his face. Okay, I do remember that scene because Kaylin watched Home Alone, I think last year. Change course. I mean, we could talk about all the other Halloween things. I am not a spooky, scary person at all. Your sister hates spiders and then moved to Australia. Yeah. There's parts in the States that I won't live because of their animal life. Like Arizona and scorpions? No, thank you. Or like red fire ants? Oh, no, thank you. Okay. I think I'm coming down here. So is it that Australia has huge spiders, or that they have a lot of spiders, or that they have terrifying looking spiders, which I mean isn't saying much because I think all spiders are terrifying looking. Well, Texas is big, so I can imagine that different parts of Texas is going to have a slightly different bug life. But I've never lived in Texas. I have visited there. But I was a kid when I visited there. I don't think I've ever been as an adult. You will you will never visit. Maybe like closer to the cities are safer. I think bugs are wonderful creatures. They do wonderful things, and I would like to not have to share a space with them. Hey, Sylvie. I really did not know if I was going to be going live this weekend until I just decided to just do it. And now I'm going to try to just be live for basically the whole of the 24 hours. that I'm stitching anyway. We've only been to Galveston to get on a cruise ship. You guys in the States make strange iced tea. It's possible that your locale makes a difference in what iced tea you get, but I am no connoisseur of iced tea, so I don't know how they differ, nor how they would differ from your Canadian iced tea. Oh, the Southerners do not drink unsweetened. No. In the South, you definitely, it is sweet. It is sweet iced tea. That's for certain. So here, where I live in Virginia, we're like the north of the Southern, and they definitely like their sweet iced tea. So Australia spiders tend to be a lot bigger than UK ones. And they have poisonous, venomous ones. Great! I still want to visit Australia, but like, can we tell the spiders to go on holiday when I do? Oh gosh. Sweet tea is too sweet. I didn't grow up with sweet tea. I grew up with herbal tea, which is not really what you make sweet tea with, or iced tea. And I didn't grow up here. I did not grow up in a southern state. Okay, you see tarantulas, but no scorpions. I don't know. I tarantulas are scary. There a couple years ago, probably 3 years ago, out in my backyard, it was like in the middle of my backyard, which is a big backyard. There was this humongous spider web, and you could see from the house the spider. It was huge. And I was like, I'm trapped. I'm trapped in my house. I can't go outside. I couldn't even go out the front door because there was this giant spider in the backyard. I couldn't go out the backyard because there was this giant spider. That was really far away. Like I could have gone in the backyard. But no, I was trapped because there was a spider there. I was trapped. I think I eventually went out with a stick to get it down, but like, oh no. It was ridiculous that I was trapped though. All right. I grew up in Michigan, but live in Georgia. Sweet tea tastes like diabetes juice. Yeah, that sounds about right. I will sometimes get unsweetened iced tea and mix in just a little sweet tea and or lemonade. Oh gosh, Bex. That would be me. I'd be like out of that bathroom with my pants down. Like, seriously, no. Oh, yeah, no. Absolutely no. I'm at 4.99%. I don't know why I just didn't get to 5%. Was it last night I was stitching on this? Yeah. Oh, I know, because it was late and I was tired. And I wanted to go to sleep. That's why. I don't normally theme my needle minders to my projects, but I just realized that this one is appropriate because this pattern is the dragons making their hot chocolate. What a strange number to stop on. Well, I didn't stop on that last night. I stopped at 4.95%. I have to answer this message real quick. Okay. Hi, cockroaches and crickets. Okay, crickets I can be okay with, though they can get big. And cockroaches, ugh, those are creepy too. But I'd still like them over spiders. I don't have the fear of cockroaches as I do. You are the most appropriate one to talk about strange numbers to stop on, Angie. Oh man, what happened? Why is this? What are you doing to me? There we go. I don't usually pay attention to my percentage on a daily basis. It's usually kind of like a stitch count. But my overarching goals tend to be percentage based, which is kind of weird now that I think about it, like switching back and forth between the two different metrics. It is what it is. We'll see what happens after I hit this thread. Feels like I barely started stitching on this. 5% is like nothing now. I really like seeing the outline of the moon here. That's fun. However, the moon is forbidden me to stitch. Kaylin wants it to be the last sky thing that I stitch. And there's a lot of sky in this piece. It's going to be like 20% blue. Oh. If I could speak Russian, I would. Embroider with a smooth stuff. Oh, like on fabric. Okay. Okay, Rainy, but winning putt is looking really good as it's getting filled in. It does. It looks really good. That building as it was coming together, the lodge, is that what it's called? Looks good. Is there a lot of confetti in the sky in that piece, though? Hey, Cass. You vacuumed. Welcome back to stitching. Oh, the back doesn't even matter. The back is not what gets shown. It's different if you have a piece that is going to be shown. Have you heard of reversible cross stitch? That sounds like a crazy thing. Where you stitch it so that the front and the back looks alike. I don't even know how you do that. And I'm not even interested in trying to figure it out. This guy's pretty nice. Sometimes big blocks are good. It does mean that you can go back and forth between your big blocks and like your more confetti areas. Yeah, I think it's called reversible stitching. I first heard about it from Brian on Blit Stitch. He's got a floss tube and an Instagram. And it was one of his videos, his older videos. He's been floss tubing for many, many years now. But he was showing some reversible stitching. Look, you can't really see the back of this piece very well. Maybe when I take it off. Oh, look, I'm at 5%. That was 205 stitches. Why didn't I not do that last night? That's okay, we got to see it. This is Stitcher. She shows her back. She shows her, oh, oops, that's the back. Yeah, if you always show the back, is that really accidental at that point? Okay, I'm going to try to take a picture of this. Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh, wait. I reached my percentage, so this can actually come off the Q snap. And I'll show it to you. And you can also see all this. This is my treasure hunt bookshelf piece right here. And this is, where am I pointing? Right there? That's my dog. That's not her head. That's the other end. It might be a mistake. I still roll my eyes. I understand. Okay, I'm gonna take this off though. The needle minder needs to come off. Oops. Okay, here's the back of this. There's really not a lot of color changes, so it's really not that bad. I love how it looks. It looks so like an abstract. It literally reminds me, seeing the backs of these remind me of Monet's. There really is not a lot of color changes in this piece, so it's easy to have a neater back. But I don't even try. Like, I just stitch. You can see like here there's some longer threads. But yeah, like up here I was stitching with like 3 colors in all of this section, except for where there were little star sparkles. Little star sparkles have like 3 colors. Otherwise, I was stitching with like black and 2 shades of blue. That's it. Looks like a battlefield. That's a super fun description. So this is what 5% on this piece looks like. This is halfway-ish, somewhere in here. This is the moon. The other side of this piece up here is basically the same thing. There's a tree. Okay, now I'm going to try to take a picture for Instagram. Oh, let's do, there we go. Ta-da! Some of you already saw me do this before. It's my routine. For my full coverage, I use Stitch Pal. Bubble, bubble. Well, the back is totally fine. It's the front that we're going to look at. Okay. What's fun is that on this piece, there's more stitches left than on my treasure hunt bookshelf. That makes me happy. I have less than 250,000 stitches on my treasure hunt bookshelf, and this one is like 259,000. All right, 5% on this, the 21st of October. Bubble, bubble, chocolate trouble. Just gets that color. Da, da, da. It is so useful. I love it. I like that you can edit and collage. Like, you don't have to, it's not just for collages. I really didn't need to wait until that ad was finished. Okay. Somewhere down here is bubble, bubble. And then I come to Instagram. You're at 29.96% on winning putt. Why did you stop at that number? You were channeling your inner Angie. That's why you stopped, Rainy. Yes, you have so many options. I was looking at like their frames recently. on the app, and they're fun. I like it. It's thinking of coming up here. There we go. Next time I pull this out, I want to round this top of the moon. Like, it's a harsh line here, and then it's like, oh, pretty. So, like, I want to round this out next time. Don't do it, Rainy. Don't do it. Okay. Met another goal during 24 hours of cross stitch. Yay! 5% on this baby. With my heart. With my details. And now hashtag bubble chocolate trouble. Randall Spangler. HAED. Heaven and Earth Design. Full coverage fanatics and full coverage cross stitch. Regular cross stitch and X stitch. And I will do floss tube. It's called In Collage, Rainy. I'll show it in a second. Let me post this. Yay! Here is oh look, it's all me. So here's the last full picture I took of it. You can see I got all of this like stitched in. That's fun. Okay. It's called In Collage. If you can see that. Yep, what Peroska said. And you have the option to make collages or edit a photo. For me, I edit. But I use the collage for other purposes, just not for what I do, how I post my pictures. So that's what I do. Okay. Now that that's done, time to go to the next goal. Oh, look, my puppy moved. That's her front half, sort of. Yeah, if you take your pictures in the square or cut it down to the square, like you don't have to have like the white space at the bottom like I do. That white space is, I don't know, it's just, I don't know why I started doing it, but that's just how I started doing it, and I've kept to it. Okay, I'm trying to find, oh, it's not over here. Okay, well that's, bubble will get put away later. Next is this project. Not full coverage, but I want it done. And all I have to do is this part right here. Angie, I think this is the piece that I will do your backstitching tutorial on. Because like this section right here took me 3 hours to do. There's a ton of backstitch in it. So when I get enough here, I can show backstitching on it. This has 2 sections, 1 section and 2 sections. That's all. It's really close. Oh, Let's see if this will work with this setup. It's really close to being done. But it's a lot of stitching on the bottom because I have all of the sea floor to do. So anyway, it feels like a lot of stitching. Maybe it's not, but okay. Floss. And I will usually highlight this pattern because I do fractional stitches. The pattern is not written in fractionals. And so highlighting it keeps me honest with where I'm at. Okay. I got what I needed. You know, I set this up thinking about bubble bubble and not about a paper pattern. I suppose I can put the paper pattern on my lap. My lap's not showable. Like this. See? I think we can do this. Okay, so this has a, let's see. Looks like there's a little bit of this. What do you call this thing? Ocean floor plant thing. It has a little arm. I've got a little fishy. One of these fish goes here. Seagrass. Probably. And then the orange ones might be. Clearly, I'm not super knowledgeable about the ocean. You know, we know more about space than we do about the ocean. So can I just say that that's my reason? We've got a lobster here and a squid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got a lot of tentacles, but it is a squid because I already did an octopus. You got a snail and a little like oyster with a pearl in it, I think. And then another green thingy. The top is here and it'll come down here. And that is this section. Whatever it is, it's cute. This whole chart is cute, but because I decided to do fractional stitches in it when it's charted for full crosses, that's not so fun. Okay. I'm going to this chart I feel like takes me a long time to stitch. I'm slow on this one, I feel like. Puffer, there are no puffer fish. That would be super cute though. There's a million of these and those are so fiddly to stitch. There are so many different colors. Okay. One thing I don't like about how this chart was released is because it was a mystery stitch along, so it's released in parts, but that means sometimes you have, like I said, there's an arm here. Well, there's also like 2 stitches right at the armpit of this one that were on this month instead of like this month or this month. 2 stitches, like I'm gonna have to thread and start and finish a thread for 2 stitches right here when I could have done this whole thing. Oh well. Oh well. That's what I'm saying. All right. Nope. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I can talk and do a pin stitch at the same time. All right. Pin stitch done. This is my oldest non-full coverage whip, and I really, 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 really want it finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a part of me that's tempted to just work on this one for the rest of 24 hours of cross stitch until it's finished. And then there's another part of me that thinks that that's a really bad idea. So at the very least, maybe well, I don't know. I already lost count. Did I say 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I should only go up to like finishing this section, maybe. But I will also feel free to move on to a different chart if I want to. The next full coverage piece that I'll be working on now that Bubble Bubble has its goal met is Queen of the Night. I want to get 5% on Queen of the Night before going to Father Christmas. Father Christmas is the last full coverage piece that has a yearly goal that I haven't met on it. Okay, and then this color will be over here somewhere. Okay, I'm missing some of this branch, so I wonder, I'm gonna pull out the next pattern piece, page, whatever. I wish I could just show you guys. Am I in the sky in Queen of the Night or in Father Christmas? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 over. 1, 2, 3. On queen, yes. Sort of. I'm sort of still in the sky on Queen of the Night. It's right next to me. This one's easy for me to grab. Let me shift this one out of the way. So you can, what I started doing was getting all of this color in, but while I'm doing that, I'm also filling in other sections as I want to. But I want a lot of this color in. It's the 939, I think, and it's the most number of stitches in the chart, because that will allow me to go basically anywhere in the chart, depending on my mood. So there is, I guess I don't really know how to answer that question anymore. But that's where I'm at. Your 24 hours of cross stitch goals. Finish the wording on your bird crush piece. Get to 30% on put. You're very close to getting 30% on winning put. And then 1% on birds and blooms. Where are you? I don't know where you're at on birds and blooms for your percentage, but mood stitching. Yep, that's kind of what I was feeling on. Why did I turn this around already? That's what I was feeling on Queen last time I was stitching her. We'll see when she actually comes out which way I feel. Because I really like to see things filled in, but Queen might work better to kind of do color completion in a way. Well, that's like halfway, Rainy, that's halfway to 1%. You got it. Especially because your boss went home early, so you can stitch early without interruption. You got it. Okay, I don't even know how many I'm. 5. Work on your wording now. Get it done and check it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't decide what to stitch on now. Now that you have the time and your daughter's in bed, you don't know what to stitch on? Well, what are your options? Maybe we can help. Or we can be completely unhelpful. I'm not sure which. I guess you can decide if we're going to be helpful or not. There's also a part of me that's like, let's finish all the Calendar Girls this weekend. You're avoiding a page finish and working on your sea turtles. They are cute and beautiful colors, so obviously. Who needs page finishes? Stitches are stitches, no matter if it's a page finish or not. Actually, on my treasure hunt bookshelf, the entire first shelf, well, most of the first shelf, I did an extreme color, extreme cross country throughout the entire first shelf. And it was really weird to me when I realized like I had enough stitches for like a dozen page finishes or more, but I had 0 page finishes. They get done eventually as long as you keep stitching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was fun to do it that way. But I think my preference is to work on it scene by scene now. But it was fun to see to see it as a whole, the whole shelf. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 4 down. Perfect. Mini Scaredy Cats, Treasure Hunt Bookshelf, Anne Boleyn, Mini Quiet Reflections, or Harmony. Oh, Harmony's got pretty colors in it. Well, I feel like I want to vote for Treasure Hunt Bookshelf. I always want to vote for it. Just waiting for some kind of stitching challenge that is see how many pages you can finish, then I will finish. You could do that for Mania next year, Angie. You could have like page finish Mania. And then you can have like 30 page finishes. And Angie's vote is Treasure Hunt Bookshelf too. It's really hard to not pick that. I don't like how blurry this is, but that's okay. Marking off the pattern. I kind of like having this here because that outlines the shape of this whole section for me. Yay! I don't know if it still is, but when I bought Treasure Hunt Bookshelf, which was like in 2018 or something like that. 18? Yes. 16? It might have been 2015 or 16. I guess 16. It had to have been 2016. Anyway, it was like the second highest purchased chart on the website was Treasure Hunt Bookshelf. I know, you see what you can see. It just I notice weird things like that, and then it bothers me, and I have to try not to obsess over fixing it. Okay. 4 over, wait, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was, I don't know if they still have it there. At the time, their number 1 had been, Randall Spangler's Train of Dreams. They probably still have it listed, but I don't know if it's up to date. Now I wanna find out. Let's see here. I can't remember where it used to be. But they've updated since then, so who knows? Yeah, I don't see it on there anymore. Their most popular patterns. But if you've never seen their gallery, that's pretty cool and you should see it. Nope, I don't know. I don't see it right now. Well, I think their treasure hunt bookshelf was like the first one for a long time, or maybe the only one for a long, long time, which is why it got purchased so many times. I can see not being able to keep up with like putting that information out there. Oh, the sun is creeping in now to my left side. I might have to close the curtain, the sheer part. I think there's so many bookshelves now that purchases of them are split. Wait. Let's do this one. Get some fractional stitches in there. 2, 3. 1, 2. 3, which should be 3 spaces from that one. 1, 2, 3. Good. My counting is accurate so far. One, 2 with a quarter stitch. Yeah, this piece takes a lot more concentration than my treasure hunt bookshelf. Which is funny because it looks like it would be a lot less complicated. I don't know that I would call it complicated. It just, oops, no, don't do that. One, 2, one more, 3. And maybe it's because, I don't know, it's not gridded for one thing. And there is a lot more counting because there's a lot more open space. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. I really want to stitch some full coverage that's not Heaven and Earth Designs. Like I love them. I love Heaven and Earth Designs. So that's no slight on them. Just for like a, I don't know, just to see what the charting is like on other ones. Amy Stewart chart says 255 photos there. Wow. Oh yeah, I see so many people stitch the Little Dreamers tree. I do see that one a lot. One, 2, 3. Amy Stewart has, there's, oh, I can't remember the name of it. Tale of the Red Swans? I can't remember, but it's a really, really pretty Amy Stewart piece. It's got a lot of forest in it. See, I have one Charting Creations chart, and I think that's only because I haven't looked at their website, because I've seen a lot of charts that people have done or working on, like There's yours. Oh, Stitching Big Things with Hallie. She, a few years back, did a Trading Creations Nutcracker piece. I really liked that one. I like their style. And I have a Trading Creations, the Phoenix in the night sky, or in the tree, canopy tree thing. Dakota Detweiler. I'm sure I have it next to me. Or maybe not. Oh. I guess I don't have those patterns right next to me. I haven't actually stitched on them. Okay, there's more of this color. I wonder if all their charts have a lot of confetti, or if it's just certain color ones, kind of like HAED's. They don't all have confetti. Okay. Where am I? Right here? Where this comes out. This one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The snail has a green shell because this is part of his shell. They use more colors. So like their regular size chart is more than a HAED regular chart, which is like 80-ish colors, 88 colors-ish, 89, whatever it is. They also seem generally smaller than a regular HAED, but not as much as a mini. So somewhere between a mini and a regular HAED. That's what it seems like to me. So I could see why with more colors, but a slightly smaller stitch count, why it would have more confetti. Yeah, 112. I don't know how many colors the Phoenix one has that I have. It's not a very colorful one like your sea turtles are. $165. Okay, that's decent. Over 500,000. Yeah. It's like the limited edition one that's out right now. It's really tempting to me to get that one. But it's not small. It's like 625 by 625. Like that's pretty big. How do I want to do this? I think I'll do it this way. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Making decisions on where to fractional the stitches. I don't know how you would actually English that. Yeah, it's a big one. I'm sure it'll look good. You're gonna go sleep. Happy sleeping, Peroska. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Live. If you want to hang out again. Grr. Get that grr. Rainy, are they like full crosses with back stitching? What am I doing right here? Do you have this posted on your Instagram? I can't, for some reason, I can't think of your chart. Let's see here. What? Okay. Rainy. Last time you posted was a couple months ago. Okay, that's probably why I can't think of it. Oh, I found it. Great, your black-throated gray warbler. August 21st. Yeah, it's gonna look different now. Look, the sun is it's like right here, so. Okay. I'm not getting very far on this piece. At least that's what I feel like. Look, I tell you what, if I get this whole thing finished during 24 hours of cross stitch, I will totally start a new chart. I don't know what I would start. And I don't know if that's motivation enough for me to like focus on this or not. But it would be fun. And then this piece would be finished. My charting creations one. Ooh. I could probably have fabric for that. I do have some full coverage fabric that's not called to be in use for another project. So that's possible. I don't know if Alara would like it if I did that, though. She'd yell at me. She's not here to tell me she wouldn't. Oh, maybe she and I can start that, because she also has the Phoenix one. That's why I say that. Let's see, what am I doing? Putting it right here. There we go. This little thing, that's like a snail show. The other full coverage company that I have a chart from is Needlecraft. Oh no, I have a golden kite too. So I guess I have 4 companies. All right, I finished all of one color in this section. I know she'll start it. She'll be like, oh yeah, change of plans. Let's start it right now. Can always count on her for that. Okay, I'm gonna close this curtain before the sun is like blazing in my eyeballs. Sorry for whatever view you're gonna get. Oy. Oh, now I gotta figure out how to sit back down. Okay. I'm coming back. There we go. Hi, puppy. Why did you come on this side where there's no table? Say hi. Say hi to all my Stitchy friends. This is Pip. Don't try to go under the table. Did I stand up so you think that you need something? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stitch again now. There we go. Look at that. We can see now. Pip, Rainy says hi. Here's some pets from Rainy, okay? I'll give you some head scratches from Rainy. Okay, now I need to mark my chart off. What she's really hoping is that we're gonna go somewhere, which we will, but not yet. Okay. Next color. I guess we'll do the other green color. Whatever it is. 954. All right. Now I gotta settle in again. Get into the groove. Almost every thread that I started today in this, that's not true. I shouldn't say that. I feel like I'm doing a lot of pin stitches. That's what I should say. Here we go. No. There we go. What I like is that I don't think this section has any of the metallic thread at all. Oh, that's not true. The squid has a little bit. But it's less than 10 stitches, so. In the last section, this was the only little bit of the metallic stitching, so that was really nice. It is not nice metallic to work with. It's better with the beeswax, but not really fun. So the grocery store I went to this morning, I don't normally go to it, but it's really close to my house. It's called Aldi. And it's like a limited selection store, and they keep their overhead down low, so their prices are down low. I don't always like their selection for my everyday shopping, and I can't get everything there, so I usually go to a different store. But anyway, I went there, and they had these like ready-made meals, or meat protein is what it was, that was like seasoned. They were already cooked. You just had to warm it up in the microwave. So I got those. So lunch today was like a Thai coconut chicken. It was good. I didn't eat all of it, so I still have leftovers. But I got 3 of those. So I have options. And my brother will probably want to eat some of it too when he's not working. Maybe not the Thai one. I don't know if he likes Thai. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is the color that needs to go up in this armpit up here. I should go do that before I forget about it. But it's one of those things where I was like, well, I'll try it. It ought to be better than like a frozen meal. And it was. There we go. Yeah, this piece definitely takes more brain power than my full coverage. Oh, my brother's home. I hear him. It's kind of funny. My brother moved in with me in 2019. And since then, I've had like 4 or 5 different people at church ask me how old he is and if he's dating somebody. Because they know single females that maybe he would date. That they want to set them up with somebody, and he's eligible, I guess. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I don't care if he dates somebody or not. I don't know what to tell you. There you go. There's still a lot of sun on the backside, so it's a little hard to see sometimes. My stitches with this lighter green. No one knows any single men in their 40s. You never know. Maybe they become widowed or divorced. Actually, the last person who asked me for my brother's age, it was because of a single woman in her 40s. And I was like, I don't think you understand how young my brother is. He has no business dating anybody in their 40s. I have a friend who she got divorced, and then she got on one of the online dating sites or apps or whatever, and like met a guy through there. They're married, and they're about to have their first child together. His first, her fourth, and their first together. Anyway, and he was about to like give up on the dating site when he met her. And I think stories like that are really cool. Where it's kind of like, you know, you really were about to give up, and then like here comes somebody along who like ends up being really good for you. There do seem to be a lot of single women and not so much men, and I wonder if some of that is like, do men not want to let it be known that they're single? Or are they really not single? Or are there just less men? My audiobook right now is about the Civil War. And this morning it was talking about how many people fought in the war. They said like something like a third of the American people had somebody in the war, which meant you may not have had a family member in the war, but you probably knew somebody who was fighting in it, even if you were not part of that 1/3. And the Civil War was devastating in terms of, well, all war is, right? All war is devastating. I don't know what number I'm doing. 954. But all of a sudden, you have a lot of women and a lot less men. And I wonder how much something like that, um, wars, any of them, because there are larger, like, male military than female military. I wonder how much that plays a part in cases like this where we have more single women than men. Was I supposed to go over here? Yes, I was. Let's do it this way. On the second one, 1, 2, yes. There we go. It really does feel good to have this, like, blocked in. Mentally, it makes me feel like all I have to do is fill this in. And then this, it makes it feel more doable than all out. Right. Men do date younger, I feel like. Sometimes significantly younger, which is a whole nother, like, I don't know, problem, I think. I think that it can be a problem because then, like, as that female, do you always feel like they're going to trade down once you get old enough? They're going to go look for another younger person? Like, that seems like it would be a little demoralizing for a female. Or could be, I should say. Or maybe they just don't stay single very long. Too many factors in an area where I'm not in any way an expert. And perhaps also, like, the older men, are they going to get on an online? Yeah, or content being single, so they're not even looking. I think the best thing that you can do is exactly what you're doing. Like, you're living your life. I can see that, like, it could be hard if you, like, are looking for a relationship or wanting a relationship. But life doesn't stop and you don't have to not enjoy it. just because you don't have a partner. It's interesting, Alyssa, that you say that. I mean, yeah, they are independent. They do become independent. They know what they want, and they're willing to like wait for what they want or stand up for what they want. You need a man to kill the spiders. Yes, you do. Like that should be like the first question. the first getting to know you question. Do you take care of spiders? Because that's a deal breaker. I have a friend trying to get over her fear of spiders. So she bought a pet spider and it's like a jumping spider. Like why is that the one you had to start with? A jumping spider. It's on the questionnaire. Oh, you've got a questionnaire. Got to make it through the rounds. Questionnaire first. Do you love Jesus? Do you kill spiders? In the same breath, of course. Top 2 questions right there. See? You know what you're after. A Jesus loving spider killer man. Is that too much to ask for? No, it is not. I watched a replay of somebody's live recently. I don't. It's so unfortunate that guys are like that. I mean, girls are too, so it's not like it's just guys, but it really is unfortunate. It's sad. And I don't. Oh, this was on a different topic, and I don't remember why it came to mind. But I was watching James the PH Stitcher's live, his last one. He was stitching on Sleeping Princess by Mirabilia. I was not. It was a replay by the time I got to it, but he said that karaoke is like a big thing in Philippines, or at least in his life. And so he prepared like karaoke songs and sang like that was his life. He sang, and in between songs he chatted a little bit. I thought that was fun. A little fun, unique thing. Like he was totally stitching while he was singing. He knew all those words. That's not how that would be for me. I just thought it was really fun. Here's well, yeah. I don't That's not a thought I'm going to say. He's a sweetheart. Oh, I understand that, Alyssa. So, um, yeah, I totally understand that awkwardness. I'm in my 30s, but I'm still frequently mistaken as like a teenager. Like, why? I I don't think I look like a teenager, but I still look young. And all the older people say, like, enjoy it. You'll be so happy that you look so young. You're like, okay, but Kaylin said that she doesn't have a good grasp of how old people are based on their looks because she's used to me and I skew it. Pauline always asks for ID. See, I don't ever do anything that requires an ID, so I don't. But I would. I would totally be that type of person who gets asked for the ID. You're short. Both my grandmothers are short, and they're definitely not young. People are silly sometimes. All right. Lots of pattern marking. Oh. Yes, I did all of those. Oh, I did not do that one. That's okay. I'll figure it out. Oh, no, I did over here too. It's my dad. Rainy, it's my dad for me. My mom's not the one. It's my dad's genes. See, what's funny to me, like, is when it's younger people who think that you look young, who think that you look like they're your age. Wait, you are their age. Because then you're like, really? You you think I look your age? It's different when it's like an older person who ages you down versus a young person who's aging you down. It feels different to me. I don't know. Wouldn't wearing makeup make you seem younger? Rather than, I guess it depends on how you wear makeup, whether that makes you seem older or younger. Rainy, you just get it on both sides, your mom and your dad. And then it's problematic because you look young and so but you want people your age. Especially if you're wanting to date somebody or anything like that. Oh man, Bex, what a story. Somebody wasn't thinking when they asked for your ID then. would too. Like, you just halved my age at least. Like, I'm 24. I definitely don't look like I'm 12 or younger. Granted, nowadays, your 12 and 13-year-olds, like, they definitely look older now than I feel like I looked at that age. And maybe that's like maybe that's because I really didn't care about things like hair and makeup and looking nice when I was that age. And now they care more. It was less of a thing when I was that age. Or maybe it was just my circles. I was homeschooled, so I didn't have the public school like environment and influence. Though I was around lots of other teenagers in the like all the different scenes, like public school, homeschool, private schools. I was around a lot of them, just not, I guess, every day, and didn't have that everyday influence. Thanks for hanging out, Angie. Enjoy the time with the kids. Hope you got some good stitching in. I don't even know. It's been over 2 hours. How has it been over 2 hours? Oh, I've been working on 2 projects. That's why. I was like, it doesn't feel like I've worked on this piece for 2 hours. It's because it hasn't been. Which means I should probably start thinking about like when I'm going to take my next break, which will be a couple hours long before I come back for an evening session. 98 stitches! Yay! That's almost 100. 98 stitches, and you avoided successfully another page finish. Okay, I was just sent this picture of my other dog in a sweatshirt. My daughter must have been bored. I don't. It's so random. Okay. You're so confused. You're like, now what age am I? Yay for friends with dinner. Wait, dinner with friends. That's fun. Have fun, Rainy. You made it through your workday. See ya. Yeah. Yeah. At least it wasn't the same employee who did it. At least they were different employees. Because that would have been embarrassing. I wish I knew at what point in this stitching session I had started working on this piece. But I have no idea when it was. I can't believe how many people are watching me right now. You guys are just chilling. I hope you're stitching with friends. With me, I guess. Ah. I don't have anything particular. Oh, look at you. An hour and 15 minutes ago. Oh, look at you guys. You guys know. Okay, so an hour and 15 and like I did that and like this little thing. See, if I had been stitching on my full coverage, this would have been so much faster. Okay, it's okay. I'm okay. We're okay. We're okay. I need to stop comparing this piece to what it's like on a full coverage. That is unfair of me. $761 stitches for you. Nice. Cass, which one are you working on? Are you on a Halloween stitch? You had a lot of those that you wanted to work on. Yep, How's it looking? Are you like in background so it doesn't look like much yet? Is it Mara Starry? Is that what your username is, by the way? Mara Starry. Excellent. Mara. I have a niece that's Lara, Lara, so whenever I kind of see that, it's easy. Like that's kind of my go-to is the Ara. Okay, let's fill in this guy a little bit. Blue and green background. Very good. That just means it's going to look amazing. That's what confetti means. It can be a pain to stitch, but it is good when it is filled in. Oh yeah. I'll have to actually think about what to talk about next time I go live. Because now I've talked about all of the like things that are on the top of my mind, I guess. Oh, maybe I can find one of those like, questions. I don't know, like would you rather, or I've never really, well, no, that's not true. When it was my birthday, I did questions. But that's the only time I've ever really done it. I love how there's like different approaches and methods that work for like whatever piece it is that you're working on. Like different patterns do call for different approaches, and different minds work with different approaches too. I love the variety in it. My puppy's like, isn't it time to go yet? It is soon. The cat on the keyboard. It really wanted to say that you did 3,333 plus stitches. Or maybe it's setting your goal for the weekend for you. All right. I have like 4 stitches left of this color, and I have to start a new thread. Goodness. There we go. I've got like all of this dark stuff on my hand. Like, where did that come from? My other hand doesn't have it. It's just this one. As long as it's not getting on my project, I'll be okay. We talked about like spiders and stuff earlier. I'm really not like a creepy, scary horror person. I was watching Megan of Stitching Moon, her last video, and she was talking in there like, why do I like watching scary things? Like, why do I like doing that to myself? And her thoughts are really interesting on it. But I'm still like, nope, nope, I can't do scary. I can't do horror. I can't do certain things are very, very difficult for me. So Halloween, I don't really do Halloween because of it. There is a pattern. I think it's a Heaven and Earth design one. That's a Headless Horseman one. That's really, really cool. But I like the story, and it's well enough. And it's different than what you think when you just see the Headless Horseman. I can't watch, yeah, yeah. Even if it's like early in the day in broad daylight, oh man, those like the images and the feeling of a horror film, they don't go away. They stay with you. I watched the last scary-ish kind of movie that I watched was the last Doctor Strange movie that was released from the Marvel movies. That was darker than I expected it to be. It kind of threw me for a loop. Not that that's horror by any means, but yeah, it just was not what I was expecting. Okay, I finished those greens. I should probably log off now. I'm gotta go watch a Disney movie. I don't know which one we're watching tonight. So I need to go over to where my daughter is. Watch a Disney movie, come back, and continue stitching here. So I will assume that I will hit like a totally different crowd then, because it'll be like, I don't know, a little after 7 probably before I get back, 7:30, maybe 8. That doesn't tell anybody who's in a different time zone. So maybe like 2 to 2.5 hours from now is my guess. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope that it was enjoyable. I guess if it wasn't enjoyable, you would have like stayed here the whole time. And if you have any suggestions on like random topics or like questions or anything, like message me. So, and because that'll help, because I have all day tomorrow too. I have tonight and then all day tomorrow and then on Sunday. So we'll get lots of time. All right. Thank you all. Happy stitching and working and all the things that you're doing right now. Bye. Ooh, get to know your stitcher tags. That's a good one. I've never looked up the stitcher tag one. So I've never actually done one. Apparently I like to be unconventional. I don't know. Maybe I'll look one of those up or several of them and have options just in case. I like chatting about what people like have on their minds and to see how the conversation goes. Um, but sometimes you just need something to spark conversation. So we'll see. All right. Bye, friends.